have Tony on a Tuesday. Summer schedule scattered about, but to this week he's doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and off on Thursday and Friday, and we will have 2-hour shows then. This is the start of, really, for many, the sports calendar. Football is going to take over. We're going to be dominated by football from now until the middle of February at the Super Bowl. Yeah, other sports will come along, and the training camp will open sooner rather than later for the Capitals, and the Wizards won't be far behind, and we'll have college football followed by college basketball. But it's the NFL. And my friend Larry Weissman many years ago told me, Lord Football appears, and everything else stands down. And today the Commanders open up training camp. All 32 teams are now underway, and we will have exhibition games starting soon. I think the Hall of Fame game, I don't think it's this week, but maybe it's next week. And the Commanders will play their first exhibition game on the 13th, which is a Saturday at home, and it's against, of course, Carolina, because everything with this coaching staff stems from Carolina. But it's going to be a 1 o'clock game on a Saturday afternoon. If it's anything like last Saturday, that's going to be brutal. Maybe it won't be 98 degrees or whatever it was, but even if it's in the mid to high 80s, that's going to be rough to sit out there and watch really bad football. But that's the plan, and then they play 2 exhibition games on the road, and the season starts September 11th against Jacksonville. With this organization, there is always more important off-the-field news than on-the-field news. I mean, there's some things we're going to find out today about the Chases. Chase Young and Chase Roulier are coming off knee injuries, plus Logan Thomas, same thing, knee injury. It's possible that all 3 of them will start the season on the physically unable to perform list, and questions are whether they'll be available for the opening game. But by and large, training camp is a lot of hyped nothing. And what we're going to hear from all the reporters who are out covering this with their tweets, oh my, what a spot-on pass by Carson Wentz. Wow, did you see that? Did you see Terry McLaurin come out of his break and the ball was right there? Oh, whoa, and they've been selling this. Believe me, they've been selling this hard off season, that Wentz is the savior. We'll see, and we really won't see until September. We're not going to find out in what's left of July and in August. We're going to find out September 11th when they take the field against Jacksonville here and how good he looks. Will the owner be there on September 11th? And maybe that question gets answered on Thursday, and this news broke yesterday, as it's required for the House Committee on Oversight and Reform to post a notice of a deposition 3 days in advance with the Office of the House of Representatives. And so this was posted yesterday, and this is really all the information that the reporters are working off of. But Dan Snyder will appear by Zoom at 8 a.m. on Thursday. That's tomorrow. He is due to, today's Tuesday, so it'll be the 28th, Thursday, 2 days from now. He will appear by Zoom at 8 a.m., which I guess is 2 in the afternoon in Israel, where his yacht supposedly is. The question is he appearing by subpoena, or is he appearing voluntarily? And there's a huge difference here, because if he appears voluntarily, then he doesn't have to answer certain questions. If he appears under subpoena, under oath, then he is required to answer these questions honestly. So that's still, and maybe it's still being negotiated, I don't know. But I guess the House Oversight Committee on Reform has accepted Dan Snyder's agreement to appear. The question is, will it be under subpoena or will it be voluntary? My guess is going to be voluntary. And what his lawyer has said to them, we just couldn't appear when Roger Goodell did his appearance in June. We were tied up then, but we're going to be free on Thursday. So we'll just, what you wanted us to do in June, we're going to appear voluntarily. And there's no really a need for a subpoena. We don't have to have a subpoena. We're agreeing to what you asked us to do in June. We just couldn't do it then. We're going to do it now. So we'll see where that goes. And I don't think this is going to be broadcast live. I don't think this is going to be anything like what we had with Roger Goodell. I think this is going to be something that will be done behind closed doors, and we'll get the transcript of it, but not the recording of it, and we'll have to wait and see. But I'm not holding my breath on anything major there. I don't think that Dan Snyder is going to give us any real insight on what the committee has been investigating, these allegations by Tiffany Johnston that he put his hand on her knee during a team dinner and tried to push her towards his limousine, and other things that are being investigated by the committee. We're also waiting for the report from Mary Jo White from the league, the investigation of that. And you would think, on the eve of training camp, not that, Snyder's status is that important for business for the team, but you would think that we'd have something by now, and we don't. And, maybe this becomes a Friday afternoon news dump with training camps well underway and the great distraction which the NFL likes to have of people not really paying attention to this stuff. But who knows? It's very difficult to say.